Guys, Chelsea Kenyon here with chelseakenyon.com. So let's just jump right in. Let's talk about goals, right? We all have goals. Some of them are smaller, some of them are bigger, and they're all great. But I want to talk to you a little bit about breaking down that goal into bite-sized little mini goals that are very achievable. And it's almost like a little ladder or a train track. And as we achieve those goals, those little tiny bite-sized ones that we can 100% have control of, that brings us that much closer to our big main objective, our main goal. The problem is that when we give ourselves a goal, let's say I wake up on the first day of the month and I say, this month I'm promoting to the next big level, okay? And I'm just gonna leave that vague because depending on what business you're in, that promotion title could be different. You know, we've got stars and rubies and diamonds and pinks and blues and executives and, you know, all kinds of different stuff. So instead of saying, hey, you know what, I'm going to reach that level and not really having a plan to get there, we're going to make our goals, we're going to make our plan the goals. And by achieving all these goals along the way, we're naturally propelling ourselves into that larger goal, okay? But it's best if you focus on these little bite-sized pieces because you have control over it. So let me explain a little bit more. Me saying, hey, I'm going to reach my next big promotion. Okay, that's all nice, but really, do I have any control over what my team is going to do? Let's be honest. I don't. I have zero control over that. Now, I can train people. I can get people on the phone. I can say, here, watch this video. But really, can I force those people to make sales? Can I force those people to recruit? I can't. I can hope, I can train, I can coach, I can motivate, I can cheer them on. But at the end of the day, I really have no control over it. But what I do have control over is action. I can control what I do. So instead of me focusing and going, hey, you know what? I want to reach this goal, this title, or I want to reach this number. Instead, if I say, you know what? I am going to reach out to this many people a day. I'm going to follow up with this many customers. I am going to go out of my way to talk to new people in my everyday life. I'm going to carry my Blitz cards and I'm going to hand them to everyone that I talk to, or RAC cards, whatever you call them in your particular company. Okay, you see what I'm saying? You're going to create lists of daily goals or weekly goals that you're going to really focus on. Self-development, following up with customers, reaching out to new customers, adding friends on social media, meeting new people, 5 new contacts a day, 10 new contacts a day. Shoot, maybe you're going big this month. You're going to go for 20 new contacts a day, and that is okay. You're going to build relationships, okay? You're planting seeds for future harvest. There's so many things that you can do that you have control over, okay? You have control over how many people you're going to talk to in a day. You have control over how many relationships you build. You have control over all of this. So rather than focusing on something that you don't have control on, focus on something you do have control over. Training your team. You could say, you know what, I'm going to make this many training videos this week. I am going to reach out to my team and blah, blah, blah. And you can do self-development. Find out some other things that you can be doing to motivate your team. Okay, if that's what is going to be the driving force for you to reach that big goal that you have, if your team is involved, rather than it just hoping and praying that your team is going to do this, set out actionable things that you can do. Okay, so, and another thing too is instead of saying, I'm going to get to this, say, I'm going to help A, B, and C get to their promotion. Okay, that's a much better way to look at it, because when you change it from the concept of me, I'm going to get this, I'm going to do this, I want to reach this goal. And when you change it to, hey, you know what? I'm going to help somebody else reach their goal. I'm going to help someone else figure this out and move to the next level. Because when you help all these people and you take yourself completely out of it, and who cares about what your promotion is and what you want, when you take self out of it, and you've heard me say this in other videos, I know, but when you take yourself out of it and instead focus on helping everybody else, you're naturally going to get what it is that you wanted anyways. Only you're not even worried about it. It just happens naturally, because when you help everybody else get what they want, you will get what you want. So don't worry about doing the things to get you where you want to go. Okay, don't worry about it. It doesn't really matter, to be honest. Okay, help others. Help others get to where they want to get. Even if they're not on your team, help them anyways. Pay it forward, because you know what? Someday, maybe you won't be around when your team, somebody in your downline has a question. Maybe somebody from another business is going to be able to answer that question for them, okay? Pay it forward. Prepay it forward, okay? We always want to assume the best of people, right? So let's move forward with our business, knowing that we are going to help others get what they want, and we are going to set these actionable goals that we have control over, that we can actually reach, that we know we can reach, because we're going to set our mind to it, and we're going to reach these little daily goals. When we do that, we are naturally going to reach that big goal that we put for ourselves, simply because we actually took action and took the effort, made the effort to make those things happen, okay? So I just wanted to give you guys a little mindset shift on goal setting and really break it down, okay? So I hope that helps you guys. Get out some pen and paper. It's time for you to brainstorm, figure out not only what your goal is, but those steps that you're going to take to get there, and actually not even so much what your goal is, but your goal as far as it's my goal to help this person get here. It's my goal to help this person get here. Those need to be your goals. Help others. Always help others, okay? So I hope that helps, and I hope that helps give you guys a lot of little tiny bite-sized pieces to work on instead of one big chunk, because that can be a little overwhelming sometimes. Okay, so if you need any more help, tips, advice, suggestions, head on over to my website, www.chelseakenyon.com. Also explore my YouTube channel. I've got tons of tips and information, and I'm adding more weekly. So I look forward to working with you and helping you build an amazing, lucrative business. We'll talk to you soon. Bye.